And we beat the thing. We beat the... Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and hey, we have Ahri now. That is I really like that running animation. I really like how her tail is like flowing behind her. That's cool. It's just nice little trailing animation. Nice. Okay, anyway, we have to do some very exciting things, and by that I mean we have to set Ahri up with all of her abilities and stuff and figure out what we're doing with her. So first I'm going to give her that Tome of Knowledge, but let's check her abilities first, because I feel like that's the core of each character. Okay, gains Essence Theft from certain abilities. When Essence Theft reaches 9 stacks, Ahri's next ability will be 20% stronger and will heal the most wounded ally for 163 health. What's her Overcharge Mastery? Increases healing power by 5% per 10 overcharge. Okay. Crit chance. Interesting. Overcharge when reaching full stacks. Okay. Increase healing. Each stack increases attack power. Okay. Interesting. So basically, currently in my head, the idea is either we're using her as DPS or we're using her as a healer. In the party, we currently have a healer already in Alawi, but like we haven't really been focusing her primarily on healing. Is that Ahri? Guardian Spirit. I mean, that shape looks like Ahri, but anyway. Debilitate. Let's start with Orb of Deception, actually. Does 121 magic damage over 2 hits and grants 2 stacks of Essence Theft. Generates 3 overcharge per hit. Okay, so that's 6 overcharge total. When Essence Theft reaches 9 stacks, Ahri's next ability will be 20% stronger and will heal the most wounded ally. That is her passive, yes. Reduces physical damage taken by 50% and magic by 60%. Okay. Debilitating Orb deals 45 magic damage, ignites the target. Oh, we have an Ignite now. Dealing 118 magic damage over 3 turns and applies Magic Sunder, increasing magic damage taken by 10% over 3 turns, or for 3 turns. Generates 6 overcharge. She doesn't get a whole lot of overcharge actually, which is interesting. I guess that's probably a balancing decision if I had to say. Foxfire grants Foxfire, dealing 135 magic damage to random enemy each turn for 3 turns. 50% reduced recovery time. Okay, yeah, that's her W from League. Guardian Spirit for 3 turns, and anytime an ally takes damage, they are healed for 20 health and have a 20% chance to add a stack of Essence Theft to Ahri. Okay, that's pretty much a purely healing ability. Charm deals 226 magic damage, stuns for medium duration, and slows, reducing haste by 15% for 2 turns. Alright, doesn't have the damage amp, which has kind of been an on-again, off-again feature for Ahri in League. Spirit Mend heals ally for 325, and an additional 57 per stack of Essence Theft over 4 turns. Okay. She really does have a lot of healing. Devour deals 393 magic damage, adds a stack of Essence Theft. The target is below 30%, instead deals 476 magic damage, which isn't really that much of a buff. Killing Blow will grant maximum stacks of Essence Theft. Neat. Stygian Flames deals 139 to all enemies and ignites them, dealing 118 magic damage over 3 turns. Okay. Spirit Rush, that is her ultimate in League. 408 magic damage, has no recovery time. Wow. To, I'm guessing 1 enemy would be my guess. Essence Shatter. 423 magic damage, heals all allies for 296 health. Interesting. Additional 15 damage and heal. An additional 6.8 per stack of Essence Theft. Okay. I think, actually, the thing that is conducive to both her healing and her damage is haste. Because it's all about getting stacks of essence theft, right? So I think that's what we focus on, is we focus on maximizing our stacks of essence theft, how often we get them, and how many we get each time. So let's look at the passive first. Increases crit chance, gives overcharge. This would probably be more useful to that, but it's still not directly giving us stacks. Additional overcharge, additional magic damage. It hits 3 times, grants a stack of essence theft, and an additional chance to proc effects. Okay, so this will give us more essence theft. 30% lifesteal, that's cool too. Increased magic damage reduction, physical damage reduction. Grant stack of essence theft when hit, that's pretty neat. But again, we don't really use these defensive abilities much, so we'll see about that. 2 stacks of essence theft. Ooh. Because currently it doesn't give any, but that's pretty good. Spell 1 buff. Foxfire generates 4 mana for each orb hit. That's pretty good. You get 12 of your mana back. Each orb applies Magic Sunder, increasing damage by 4%. Recovery time reduction reduced to 80%. Neat. Oh, that's essence theft. All right, cool. Healing per hit, increase, reduce mana, increase recovery time reduction, applies a stack of regeneration per stack of essence theft. Okay. Increase stun duration, increase damage, reduce haste, apply magic sunder, cleanse 2 debuffs, heals for 36, overcharge. Power lane instead heals all allies for slightly less. Increases low health threshold, increase AP by 20% on kill. Extra damage to all enemies if they're messed up. Additional 3 stacks of essence theft. Interesting. Okay. 60% chance to stack essence theft. That's pretty good. She actually has a lot here that will give essence theft. However, first we should focus on the basic abilities, because those are the ones we're probably going to be using most, and those, we use those to generate overcharge. So 2 stacks of essence theft on that, and then I believe this also had a thing over here. It's 3 times. Yeah, okay. So let's go more overcharge and more essence theft. Okay. So those are the things in the basic abilities. Well, we could also grab this, but I think that's probably the last one we'll go for when it comes to getting stacks of essence theft. So we'd have to go 2 deep to get essence theft there. Okay. That's okay. 2 deep for 3 stacks there. Wait, does it normally? Okay, so normally it gives 1. So that'd be quadrupling the amount we get. Wait, so it's this one? Each tick. Okay, so we can go 1 deep here. So we've got 2 deep there. Remind me. Okay, 2 deep here. Okay, so let's go that. And then increase the threshold, increase AP on kill. Let's go this. Yeah. Okay. So the only ability we have that can grant us more once we get more points is this. And then we'll basically have... No, we will have. We'll have everything that we can do to get essence theft. Cool. That's abilities. Now, runes. Vastaya and Sorceress. Okay. Begin battle with 3 stacks of Essence Thief. We'll probably do that. Increase power of heals. Generate mana on kill. Increase power of heals. Interesting. They've got them in 2 different lanes here. Usually they put them in the same one. Increase will. Increasing maximum mana. That's pretty neat. Interesting. You could build mana on her. Neat. Grants a stack of Essence Thief on crit. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Interesting. So are we building Ahri for crit too? If we want as many stacks of Essence Theft as possible. That. And we've got 1 left. Guess it would have to be this. Huh. Okay. So we're also building crit on Ahri. Okay. But I feel like crit's like the secondary thing. Maybe we could not build as much crit on Pike. Maybe that would help. Because, like, well, no, we have been getting some Executioner stacks from critting on Pike. All right. Now let's go to equipment. That's what I wanted. Glowing orb. Don't have anything else for her. Cloth robes. Don't have anything else there. Okay. I still think haste is probably her best stat for getting essence theft, but crit also helps, I guess. So the intelligencer's ring is pretty good for her. I don't know that I have anything better. Like calcified ring isn't any better. Yeah. Sailor's amulet gives her evade. Is that all the evade she has? No, she has some evade from something else. Oh, the intelligencer's ring. So I want something. Chain of the Worthy is just damage. Nice. I don't think we really have a good item for her in this slot. I think the Sailor's Amulet is probably fine. Oh, this would give her haste and a little bit of attack power at the cost of some defensive power. And, well, yeah, evade is also a defensive stat, so yeah, that too. Yeah, we'll do Brawler's Chain, because I think haste is probably her most important stat. We could give her a toy sailboat rather than a black pearl, because that would give her crit chance and a little bit of evade as well. There's also the Vasani charm, which would give her haste. Actually, that's better. The Vasani charm would be better in this scenario. It's not as much crit, and it's not as much haste as she gets evade, but yeah, I think stat-wise, haste is probably the biggest thing we want on her. So yeah, we'll go with the Vasani charm, which, you know, fitting, being that she is a Vasani. And then we'll do some enchantment. So for weapon stuff, let's see. Zephyr might be what we're doing, but it would have to be Zephyr 1. could give her crit. No, I'd probably rather just go for haste. The thing is, we can afford sharpness 2, but we can only afford Zephyr 1. So I think it would be worth going for sharpness rather than Zephyr. And there's healer, of course, but yeah, we don't really want that. So let's go sharpness 2 on Ahri's orb here. Actually, before we do that, let's just focus on making what she has better. I don't think there's a shop anywhere nearby, so I'm not going to worry about whether or not we can upgrade there. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really giving us any of our core stats, though. So maybe we don't do these per se. She had something on, right? No, I think I changed it to something else. That was okay. So let's see. That is MF's intelligence or ring. This is Ahri's. So let's go ahead and bump this one up. Nice. And then she had one more thing in here, I think. I wish I could sort this by who is wearing them. Well, type is a useful thing to do here, because that's a sailor's amulet, but that's MF's. Okay, so it doesn't look like, did I miss anything? Oh, it's the Vasani charm. That's what she has that we can upgrade. The one that she's wearing. Yeah, let's get this upgraded. Whoops. That was, and then we'll infuse it again. For more. And we don't have enough to do that again. However, maybe... yeah, nothing that we're using right now, so we'll hold off on that for now. Alright, actual enchantment. Okay, so... do we do sharpness, or do we do Zephyr? I mean, 140 crit rating doesn't seem like a whole lot, but neither does 53 haste. Oh, we also don't have the white essence for this, so actually I can't do this. So I guess it's sharpness then, because we don't really have any other equivalent aside from Zephyr 2, which we don't have the mana shards or ancient sprockets for. Yeah. So sharpness weapon on the glowing orb. Let's see. What can we spare? We can spare a number of these. Along with like some of these. And some of these. Feels like we have a lot of this stuff. Which is good because we have 3 different quick characters. Alright, and then haste 81. We can't actually do that because we don't have the materials. Malleable, increase healing received. Oh, can we put this on whatever Misfortune's wearing? Like, I know we're kind of focusing on Ahri right now, but yeah, that would be 81 evade. Or, it's giving her 81 evade right now, but this would be 140. Also, we're not using Misfortune right now, so maybe we should probably hold off. Also, oh right, we decided not to do that because her armor isn't really giving her anything that we want. So we're not infusing it right now. Okay, so Savant, 3 will, Defense, shield, gold, haste. But again, we don't have enough white Edsons. That's unfortunate. Okay. I guess theoretically, if you don't have enough of one, you could overflow other things to increase the chance to 100 or higher. But I think we'll just hold off for now. And you know what? Maybe we'll get some more enchantments next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Yeah, I'm not going to have time for that.